work environment with a lot of ADD people, they're constantly looking for like crisis after crisis. And
put it off to the last minute, and our anxiety increases the likelihood of getting this done.
Say in a classroom setting, it might look like they're kind of in the back corner.
That if you have ADHD, you're doomed to a life of interest and excitement. And the real work is figuring out how to make that happen.
I have ADD. I didn't know I had ADD. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 22. People had made jokes about it when I was growing up, and I always kind of laughed about it. But in kindergarten, I was asked to sit on an X, taped on the floor X, that said Caroline. And I couldn't sit on my X, and I would dance around and sing the ABCs, and I'd need to stand and move a lot, so I was very hyperactive. I actually got suspended from school 3 times in kindergarten and almost expelled because I wouldn't sit on my X.
I didn't find out I had ADHD until I was probably late 20s. I was referring to this physician, and she says, well, you should come and have lunch with me. And so I would help other kids, and she would help these kids, and kids would get better. And she looks at me and she goes, so what medication do you take? And I looked at her and I said, what do you mean? So I take aspirin sometimes, and she laughs just like you did, and she says, for your ADHD. And I go, I don't have ADHD. And then she laughed even bigger. And she says, what about this, and this, and this, and this, and this? And it was the first time it dawned on me that this could actually be me,
ADD is attention deficit disorder, of course, that's the definition, but it's kind of like a million things are happening in my brain at once. And I don't know if that's an ADD thing or an ADHD thing, because that's what I have, but it's kind of like my brain is a carnival a bit, just everything's happening all at once, and I want to focus on all these things, but I can't really, and I end up just getting kind of totally lost.
ADD is when you have trouble paying attention to teachers and other attention things.
I can't sit still for long periods of time, and you have to get up and start moving instead of just staying in one spot.
Fingers or twirling a pencil. I kind of do that stuff, and to get all the energy and things, I'll do flips. I do a lot of those at lunch.
¿Por qué elegiste tu tema el síndrome de déficit de atención?
Elegí la tema porque quería aprender más sobre el síndrome.
¿Cuál fue tu parte favorita del documental?
Mi parte favorita de este documental son las entrevistas porque tengo que aprender mucho sobre el síndrome del déficit de atención.
¿Cuál fue la parte más difícil el proceso de hacer el documental?
La parte más difícil de hacer este documental fue el horario porque muchas personas estaban